Well, hello guys. I'm just doing a little video for you guys on a little review. It's not like, going through the whole process of like uploading and converting videos and stuff like that. In my time, I've been using various tools to drag my files over from a memory card. You join them all together and same as a single file, and trying to save it as a one of the better quality videos as I can. But I have noticed a lot of my videos are kind of blocky. My camera doesn't have emotion detection. Well, it has some motion detection, but it doesn't have one of those add-on facilities where it stops it from like jumping around and stabilizing the video. So what I want to do is just quickly share some tools that I have been using, and which I now are going to probably class as redundant and not used as much. So I found a couple of other tools that I'm going to be using. So what I'm going to do is share screen. Now the two main tools I actually do use is Windows Movie Maker and WinAV. Now with WinAV, what you do here is that you can go onto here. It's like a video converter. It converts it to different formats. Or you can save it to. All you have to do first is you've got to go into a file, and then grab a file, for instance, yeah, and then that should save it to whatever format you actually set it to. So if I cancel that, if I want to save it to Windows Movie Video or AV or DVD or Real Media, I have to select one of these. So I want to select it as AV and click on that one. I'll click on there and click OK, and it'll save it and convert it down to an AV file. So if your videos are coming over as a MP4, this tool will actually convert it to one of the actual formats that it shows on here. Just close it down, I think. Yeah, so you've only got 4 formats on that one here. So that's what I've been using. And if you've got more than one file, you can actually, click on all files and they bring it all up. You click on there and then you OK it. Then what it will do is it'll actually add all them files and join those files as one single file. And it'll save it as whatever you title it, it'll actually come up, to be honest with you, it will come up under record 0000 AV. So I wouldn't advise you to actually save the files in the same folder. I always save them to desktop. And once it's joined all up and converted, then I'll go to the file and rename the file. If I've got another video I want to convert, I'll just go back to it and just start again, kind of thing so if I've already converted those files, that's the last video that I've done with Alan. If I want to go into another folder, like so, no, that's the last one I did with Alan, I think it was, to be honest with you. The other one was last month, I think it was. But let's say, like this one here, I can join all those ones up as well, and you can rename it as whatever. I think. Oh no, you can't. It save it as if I'm going to join all those up, it'll actually will rename it as that particular file name, and it'll be saved on my desktop. Because originally all these files would be saved in under Stephen/videos, or it might be under Steve/WinAV or whatever folder he actually creates when you install the program. Now, this is the program we used to use all the time. But I also use Windows Movie Maker as well to do video editing. But I'm not really good at video editing. I hate video editing, to be honest with you. But, you know, with this one as well, you can always add all those together. But the thing is, it has to read through the files and convert them all. Because if that is, what one is it? If I go into properties, it shows it as a AV file. Now I think the Action Cam does save as AV files. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, this one will actually join all the files together and convert them. But it does take a bit of time. You know, you're talking about, you know, a couple of hours. And when you save it, you can save it to these formats, like so. You know, animation, Facebook. You save it as a YouTube file. You know, you've got them up here as well. But they don't save what, you know, when they do save, they're not that brilliant, you know, just like WinAV. WinAV does convert them and join them together, but the quality isn't that brilliant. You know, with this, you know, you can do different kind of things. You know, you can add text and visual effects, and you know, go into it. You know, you can add the title. The only thing I can't seem to do on here is change the font color. Why? I don't know. And I've actually stopped supporting Windows Movie Maker as well now. So, you know, I can't change the actual font color for some reason. But yeah, you know, it will take a while for it to actually, you know, join all the files up and convert them. Then it's going to take a lot more time, you know, for it to actually save to your hard drive as well. So you're talking about maybe a 2 to 3 hour, maybe more, to actually join all those files up together and save them. But what I've done now is I've gone out and spent a little bit of money, and I mean a little bit, because you know I can't afford stuff. I've actually decided to buy Filmora, which is a bloody good tool. You can do the same thing on here as you can do on Windows Movie Maker. You've got different effects on there as well. So like, you know, you could probably click on one of these files and make it a different effect. I only downloaded this yesterday, so, you know, it means I've still got a long way to actually muck around with it. You can do audio over as well by looks of things. You know, there's a lot you can do on here, apparently. You can have these kind of light effects as well. You know, transitions, you know, the videos coming backwards, forward. It is a little bit kind of like Windows Movie Maker, but better and advanced. You've got your titles. And all you've got to do is actually go into one of those and, you know, kind of edit it. So that's a nice little feature. If you want to, like, you know, put like credits, like, you know, your name, your friend's name, you know, you can edit this into like credit sets. You could rename to like video recorder, Tom blogs, you know, location and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, you can add all this onto there. You can make it like into like a movie kind of like credit by looks of things. So I need to download this last night, so there's a lot I need to check out on it. I'm not going to do, you know, I'm not doing a video to, you know, show you how to use it. I'm just showing you a video on, you know, the particular applications you can get to do some decent videos. You can actually, I think, add extra audio files on top as well. I'm not sure on that one yet. But Filmora doesn't seem like a bad program to download. Quite a lot of people are using it now, apparently. And then I've also got this one here, Uniconverter. Now, Uniconverter, you can actually download videos with this one, such as here. I'll go to my YouTube page. I've been there, and just click on a small file. Say that one. What you got to do is copy the URL, and then paste it, and then it automatically goes there, and then it'll actually show you what it is available as. The highest is 480 at the moment. MP3, 320, I suppose. And then all you've got to do is download it, and it'll actually download. Now I'll pause this one because I don't really want the files, to be honest with you, because I've already got the files. But once it's actually converted, it'll come up with an actual link of where it's actually saved to. Now, for some reason, this saved to one of my external hard drive, well, not external, but one of my other partition hard drives. But that doesn't really matter because it won't chock up, my main hard drive that much then. But this one, you've got different features as well. You've got image converter, fixed media, VR converter, so you can actually convert a video to virtual reality and watch it on your virtual reality piece of hardware. GIF maker, video compress. So if you actually want to get a file, which being that one is, and you want to convert it, it'll actually convert it for you. Now I've actually converted it to as MP4, and it will take a little while. It says like 9 minutes, but you're going to get two different video files, and it will probably show you one of the videos a little bit better quality than it is. Now going back to my YouTube for a second. This is the latest video I did with Alan. Now you can see, the video is not too bad. No, it's a bit better because I used one of the programs last night. You can see it's not too blocky. I've got the audio turned off. So, it's not too bad. And sometimes of the video, it looks quite clear. I think it's because we was in the woods and pixeling does get affected, when you're actually moving around a lot. Because my camera doesn't have stabilization on my one. So, when you're moving around like that, it does go kind of like a bit blocky and a bit blurry. So I need to get a camcorder or video recorder which has got stabilization on it. If I go back to some of my older videos, let's try that one. You can see how blocky that one is, really blocky. And that's what I'm getting really fed up with, this blockiness. No, it's not a really good quality video. No, you can see on there, although you can see the digits, it's kind of still blocky. I don't really want to be doing that anymore. I want my videos to be a bit better than they are for you guys to watch. No, I've not had any real complaints about the video quality, to be honest with you. But, I would like to, actually I wasn't showing that, was I? So this is one of my old ones, as I was saying just now. I tend to keep forgetting to put the screen share on. So, you can see how blocky it is, like that kind of thing. And what I used to do that video, when I copied it all over to my hard drive, I used WinAV. And, you know, WinAV is an okay file, but it joins all the files up, you know, all the segments to one single file, and it automatically converts it down to a lower format. And when you actually upload that format, you're losing, you know, the quality of the video. Now, if you look at the last one, this one here, you can see that I did that with Filmora 9. You know, you're still going to get the, you know, kind of like blurriness time to time, because as I say, my camera doesn't have stability on it, so it's going to be a little bit blocky. But if you go fast forward a little bit, you can see how more, you know, with a decent video it is. Let's try to get back onto that metal detector. You know, you're not going to see the digits all the time because there's the sunlight, but I'm just trying to get it so you can actually see that. You can now see, you know, the digits more clearly on the detector than you did on previous of my videos. Yeah, see, like, that's paused, you know. I know I don't treat my metal detectors lovingly. I always drop my detectors down. No, but you see, you know, the video is a lot more clearer, you know. Still a bit blocky, you know, I'm still working on my videos. No, but it is more clearer. Like, it's dark there because we was in the woods and, like, you know, it was a cloudy day. So, you know, that's the reason why it's dark. So, like, you know, because the light was reflecting, you can still see the, like, you know, the LCDs coming up a bit better. It's only because I'm mucking around with the settings at the moment. But, you know, I do feel that, you know, the programs I'm using is a lot more better. Now, how much were these programs to buy? Well, let me show you while that's still converting. Wondershare video converter. You can actually get the full version with a serial key on eBay for £3.25. Now, it's not going to be like, you know, the you can actually, like, oh, it is actually a lifetime activation, and you can actually install this to 5 PCs, right? But if you go to the actual website, now if you want to buy that now, it's like $40, I think it is. Sorry. Yeah, look, you can see, like, you know, lifetime license, $49. Now with this one, business license, or in a, you know, the family license, you know, it's $99. Are you really wanting to pay that much out for a program which you might not like after downloading it? You're not going to get your money back. I know some of them do like a trial, but no, come on, like $99. Now, if you go to eBay, you can get the same program, Ultimate, and again, you know, installed to 5 PCs. Is it the same version? I think it is the full version, I'm not sure. But that's all the video formats it can download, convert to 1,000 formats. Convert files 30 times faster, apparently. Well, WinAV can actually convert the files within like 20 minutes. This one has been going like 63%, and that's taken like probably 20 minutes already. So for it to actually convert it faster, no, it doesn't convert it faster. And I'm actually converting the files to 1080p with WinAV. This one, it'll like convert all the files to a single file and then save it as one file, but it goes down to like about 720, I think it is. And that's why, you know, the videos are kind of crappy. And because it is actually converting at the moment, I can't tell you. Oh, actually, yes, I can. Like, you know, it's downloading as an AV, I think, at the moment. And these are the formats you can actually save it as. You can save it as a Blu-ray, you know, left, right, whatever that is, I do not know. You can actually save it as the same resolution as well. Now, you want to save it to MP4, you can save it as a 4K video. Now, I don't know if that actually makes the video a lot more clearer. You know, I'm still mucking around with this, as I say. But yeah, you know, it's just like mucking around and testing it about, you know, and I'll probably like, you know, make WinAV and Windows Movie Maker dormant, because I did used to use this one quite a lot as well. I'm still screen sharing. Yeah. So Windows Movie Maker, you know, I used to use it quite a lot, and you can convert all the files. You can add all the files on it as well. You know, all you got to do is click on there. But the thing is, it actually has to load all the files in and select all the files, which it does manually. And it'll load all the files in and convert them to the proper format. But it takes, you know, about an hour, 2 hours, depending on how many files there are. And once you save them, you know, you can save them to these formats. You know, you can do all the different kind of like visual effects and stuff like that. And actually add audio as well. I don't know if you can actually do voice recording on this one, but I know with this one, I think you can actually do a voiceover. But I'm actually still learning this. You know, I don't know exactly what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just telling you that you can get these programs which are more update and more better, and it's going to give you better quality video to watch on YouTube or even just on your computer for a low price, because the official website states like what was it, $50, $99. All you got to do is go to the eBay and you can get the same program for £3.25 or $4.20. Now, I'm not doing this to sponsor, you know. I don't think it's illegal to do this, you know, to buy it cheaper off eBay, you know, because otherwise the people selling it on eBay would probably get, you know, banned straight away kind of thing. They must probably buy, you know, multiple hundreds of different like programs with thousands and thousands of licenses, and they probably have to pay, you know, one share, a fraction of what they sell it for. I don't know, unless they got some kind of like CD key generator. But if that was illegal to do and for us to download, they wouldn't be able to sell this on eBay. They'd be like struck off eBay and banned, you know, from selling programs like this before. Like, you know, if you go on there, it doesn't have any other programs, but there are other programs like the other one I downloaded, let's say, my purchase was Advanced System Care. You can get it for £1.20, £1.20. And actually does repair your system. I use that all the time, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, it's a good program, that one. It doesn't do video editing, it just like repairs your system, clears all your data, your cache and all that kind of crap. Stops spyware as well, I believe. But my one I use is what one do I use? Advanced System cleaner. Like advanced system care, yeah, 13. And that's similar to that one. I think it's under the same company, can't remember. But the Filmora one, you know, you can get that for £1.50. Now, what would you rather pay? $99, which allows you to, you know, install 2 to 5 PCs, or pay £1.50, which does the same thing, but you can't get updates on it. You can actually purchase a different version of Wondershare, Filmora, from other people. A little bit more costly, but it has natural ending, kind of like lifetime. Enhanced video stabilization. It gives you information on, you know, the videos and stuff like that. It's a Windows 64-bit and also Mac. You do need a decent enough processor. You know, I've got into where's my processor? I can't remember what my processor is. An Intel i5 processor. It's a 16 gig memory and 64 operating system. So, you know, and my graphic card is good enough to actually run it as well. I think mine is a GT 710 actually. Yeah, GT 710. So that's GTX 710. But I think, you know, you might be able to get away with different video cards as well. You know, so like 4 gig RAM, I've got 16 gig. At least 10 gig free hard drive space. I've noticed with, I think it's Wondershare. Let me check. File Explorer. Yeah, when Wondershare Uniconverter actually, for some reason, put a folder on one like external or internal partition hard drives in the F drive, which is okay for me because, like, you know, it doesn't save all the files onto the main drive and clutter it up. I think when you install it, you know, and when you're running programs like this, you can select where you want to save your files anyway. So this is actually converted now. It saved it at 724 megs. Saved it as an MP4. I'll go into the converted. That's the recorded. So that's the first one. That's the first video file. If I go into the second one, which is the actual newer version, you know, it is a bit more clearer, but you still are going to get, like, you know, the crappy blurriness because, like, you know, the stabilization. You know, I'm still mucking around with this, but, you know, I just wanted to do the video to show you that, you know, you can get some of these applications a lot cheaper. You know, if you ain't got the money to go out and buy them at the full price, you're not defrauding the company, because the only person who's defrauding them, if they are, is the people who send them on eBay, you know, kind of thing. Now, this is the person I bought, no, not that one. Yeah, this is the person I bought it from, Ronnie. And you usually get them within like a couple of hours. And what they normally do, they send you a download link and the serial key through your eBay messaging. It doesn't come through like your PayPal, email, or anything like that. So if you go to your message, like if you pay for that, for instance, yeah, You get a download link for the software, then you get the license key. And then what you do then is you go to your messages and you click on your messages, and then it'll tell you how to do it like this one. Got to be careful because it showed my serial key. This is the first one. It says, thank you very much for your purchase. Please create your quick payment, blah, blah. You can download, and you'll get the download link. Then underneath, you'll get the actual serial key. Now, he does state on another email, because I was having problems with it at first. What you got to do is when you install it, when you put your serial key in, you go to the settings where the actual one is it? No, it's under like, you know, Filmora. You go to help and you go to there, and then you click on there, and it comes up with a little box, and it'll ask you for an email address, and then it'll also ask you for the serial key. You don't get an email address sent to you. You can put any email on there apparently. The serial key is the key to unlock the software to the full functions. Because, like, you know, when you download it, you only get like a trial period on here. So let's go to eBay again for a minute. The only reason I got Filmora because I've been watching Alan's videos, and they've been really good videos, you know, clear. And my ones have kind of been really blocky, as I say. And, you know, I'm trying to get my videos a better quality for you guys to watch. I've not had any real complaints about, you know, the video quality itself. I think I might have had one in the past saying that, you know, your camera's crappy. But if I, you know, if I had a bit of a camera, it doesn't mean that, you know, the camera's going to do the video any better. The camera probably would make the video better, but when you're actually doing the upload and joining all the files together and then converting them, you're going to lose, you know, the frame rates and, you know, the video quality. Everyone will do. But you can download like a trial version, or you can buy it like for $59.99. But if you go to the main one, you can get it for like £1.50. But you don't get the updates, because this one is just for the year. If you go to eBay again and look for the one you want, such as that one, you'll get a lifetime ending license, and I think you might get updates on that. I'm not 100% sure. You might even get more features on there. I don't really know, but I'm just mucking around with my one. If I don't like it, I've only lost £1.50 on that one. And the other one that I purchased, put in that one, £3.25. So if I don't like them, you know, I can't get my money back. But, you know, I'd rather lose £4.75 than actually losing like nearly $100, because that's how much it is for those two programs. So hopefully, you know, I'll get more videos out, a bit more better quality for you guys in the near future. I won't put the links down to the video where you can download them all. You know, all you got to do is go to eBay and look for Wondershare Uniconverter, where you actually can convert your videos into different formats. And then the other one is Filmora. And, you know, you're going to be saving a hell of a lot of money on eBay than you would go to, you know, when you go to the normal online store. And I don't think there's nothing illegal against it, because you are paying towards it anyway, for one. If anything illegal is against it, then the people who are selling on eBay should get, you know, more into trouble than anyone else. You The only thing is, I think that if you're buying it from eBay and you have problems, and then you send a support letter to the company that issues the video tools, you might not get no support, because they might not say, well, hang on, you didn't buy it directly from our site. No, if you didn't buy it from our site, then no, we're not going to give you any kind of support. You might be able to get support on the forum or something, kind of thing. But if you go to eBay and go to the guy saying, oh, I've just installed this, like, the quality is not all that good, what can I do? They're not going to support you. You ain't going to get no support for the software tools anyway. But, it's just like, for me, a bit of a test run, trying different applications. If I want the support and I can afford to buy the, the program, more legitimately, I will do. But for me, getting programs off eBay, at a very cheap price, I'd rather do that, so I can test the programs out, and if I don't like it, I'm only losing 2 or 3 quid per program, because I don't think a lot of these software companies will refund your money back. I think some of them will give you like a 30-day leeway kind of thing, but if you go over that time, then they won't give you money back. So I think it's always worth going on eBay and checking out what programs you want to download and pay a fraction of the price, and then you can test them out, to your heart content. So yeah, that's it really. So the program names are Wondershare, Uniconverter, and Filmora. Check them out on eBay. I'm not giving out the eBay links, because I'm not being sponsored or anything like that. They haven't come to me and said, oh, you do this video, I'll give you money back. It's not like that. I'm doing a video to let you know that I have downloaded 2 programs. I've paid for the serial keys, to get the programs actually up and running, activated. So I've got like the full program, and not like a little trial program. You can download them as trials by going to the main site, the original sites. But on Uniconverter, you can only get to convert 1 file, and then you get those like little banners stuck on it, I think. But if you get the full version, either from Uniconverter's website or through eBay, you do get the full functions, as I can see. But don't forget, with Filmora, when you actually get the download link and the serial key, when you put the serial key in, it might not work straight away. What you have to do is, before you put the serial key in, is just turn off your router or unplug it, put the serial key in, click OK, let the software register it, then plug in your router, and then you're done. With Unishare, Uniconverter, I didn't have to do that. I just put the serial key in and it works straight away. Alright then, cheers for watching. And again, I hope this kind of helped you out, and I hope to bring better videos, better quality videos to you later. And that's it. I'm over and done.